Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with JuniorHockey.io, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the absolutely amazing Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV, X, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are today. We hope that you are enjoying the nice spring weather, getting close to summertime. Things are starting to get winded down in the North American Hockey League, the USHL. The NHL's charging through the playoffs. A lot going on today. So the topic's going to go a little bit different than it was yesterday. I want to talk about Jon Cooper and what he has been able to do rising from the North American Hockey League, Texarkana to Tampa Bay. He was in the USHL, in Green Bay. He went to Norfolk in the American Hockey League, which was a big jump from the USHL to the American Hockey League. But he did it, went to the NHL right from there to Tampa Bay, and has been there ever since. And all along the way, John's been a different kind of coach. At every level that he's been at, he's been the same kind of guy where he gets to know the players on the individual level. He finds out what makes them tick, and he makes them want to believe in each other and then in themselves. He cares about what's happening on the ice and off the ice, and the players genuinely want to play for him. They want to do well for him. They want him to be happy with their level of play and their style of play and the effort they maintain. And that steady progression in his career has been a result of that steadfast mentality of letting the players be players, letting them be creative, and develop them along the way. And it works for John. And throughout his journey, he's demonstrated the ability to adapt to styles of play, to adapt to the personalities of players and the tendencies of different age groups that they've come up. And he's also been really good at mixing veteran players with rookies and getting the absolute most out of players at every step of the way. One of the key aspects of John's coaching style is his ability to get the most out of each player. And he does that on a regular basis. The approach that each level of play has been different. What you can do in the USHL, you couldn't have done in the NAHL. Of course, the American Hockey League is much different than the National Hockey League. But every step, John's taken the same formula to success. Understand the players, understand what they're doing, and following along the way. And getting those guys, no matter what mix of players there were, all to be on the same page, all to want to battle for one another. His communication style is one of amazing of respect for each other. He respects the players respect him. The way he treats his staff, the way he treats the media is always at a professional level. And that's transformed him from one level to the other without any reservation. That's a major contrast to old school style of coaching. The dictator of hockey, those days are over. If you're going to demand that players all fit into the box that you want them to fit in, you're probably not going to have long-term success as a coach. If you are not taking care of your staff the way you should be, if you don't respect your staff, if you're disrespecting your staff, you can plan on not having much of a staff. If you take credit for every success and blame players for every failure, you're probably not going to have a lot of long-term success. And your coaching career is probably not going to go anywhere. Cooper gets it. And that's why his success is ongoing. No, it's not going to be Stanley Cup winning every single year. But you know what? His teams are always going to be in the running. And that's where you want to be as an organization. And that's where you want to be as a coach. I like what he's done. And I like the example he sets for younger coaches along the way. And young coaches coming up, You're better off following the example of John Cooper than you are of other guys who can't get through a sentence without dropping 3 F-bombs. Cooper's just built different. Maybe you should be as well. Treat your players respectfully and you get the most out of them. Look at, last year we dealt with an amazing amount of very disrespectful coaches that are no longer in those same communities. You know what? Instead of maybe getting them out of the game, instead of shipping them off to Grand Junction, Colorado, maybe they should just be stopped at the train station along the way. That's it for today. Short show, but it's mine. Got it done. Until tomorrow, hope you enjoy your morning coffee